Hello.
Hi.
Okay, here's funny.
The minutes after
Segments planning.
Segments.
Minutes after segments.
Yes,
now, here's what's funny. This is for May the 21st, but we forgot to film this video yesterday, so we're filming it today, the 22nd.
Yes.
So we'll be filming two videos back to back.
So this is the minutes after. And we filmed this, and we ended work on
May the 21st at
7:10,
approximately 7:10 p.m. yesterday, and it is now 4:30 p.m. today. So let's calculate those minutes.
So what I need to do,
Okay, so we're just gonna calculate how many hours from 7 to 4. We're just gonna round it up like that, and then we're gonna just subtract 20 minutes.
Wait, hold on. If it's 7 to 4, wait a minute. We stopped at 7 p.m., right?
7 p.m.
Because
right?
okay, it's 4:30 p.m. So which means
24 hours would have been 7, so it's 21 hours minus 20 minutes. So
of 60 times
60 times 20 hours, right?
No, that'd be 60 times
21
21 because it'd be
21 hours, and then we'll just add 40 minutes. So 21 times 60. We have our calculator here.
Yeah, we have a calculator right here. 21.
And you math whiz will figure it out. Have it figured out already.
Times 60,
You defeated the Asians.
Plus what?
Plus 40.
Plus 40.
Oh, that okay. 1,300 minutes after segments from yesterday.
Oh my god.
Exactly 1,300 minutes after. Yesterday's work took us by surprise. Remember how we said we were going to bullet point more and start coming up with more details for the scenes to come?
More segments to come. Yeah.
Yeah, more details. We couldn't do that.
No.
This episode requires a lot of lore, actually, more than this was expected, but also unexpected. We thought we had a good grasp already of it and could start creating plot lines and storylines and where to put characters and all that. We couldn't. We needed to describe the world some more. That needed to happen yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
And we ended up doing only so much of it because when something like this takes us off guard, we get a little tired.
Yes, especially since our series is very complicated. So that's really what the bulk was yesterday, that we then had to kind of rearrange the plan in our heads. So yesterday, Garrett and I decided upon that we should, well, Garrett thought of it and I agreed with it, that we should kind of map out our lore immensely for the next day, meaning May 22nd, which is today. Then after we really map out that lore in our heads, then we can just start spitting out the scenes and getting it done that way.
Yeah. So yesterday was the realization that we need to work harder on the lore. We did create some segments.
Yes, we did.
We were able to create like 6 of them.
Yes.
6 of them. But then we hit the stump. Again, we're all talking about yesterday. This video is about yesterday. We're going to talk about today in the next video.
Yes.
Today. We hit the stump of that we need to create more lore, and then we created that same day, and then we got too tired to do any more segments, and we're like, you know what, there's still a lot more places to go in this, so let's stop for now, and then tomorrow let's do what we for tomorrow, the 22nd, for tomorrow let's do what we did today, which was we carved out a significant chunk of the lore and just memorized it because lore sits well in our heads.
It's really easy. It's really easy, actually.
We don't have to write that down. Writing down lore is unnecessary for us. It just, for some reason, it just is. I think Brandon explains it the best is because there's not a lot of emotion tied to it. When there's something emotional, you want to write it down or just jot it down real quick because to keep that in your head, gets the emotions running. When lore is just a state of being and just background stuff or in-universe stuff that has no feeling whatsoever attached to it, you can retain it in your brain.
Yes,
very easily. At least that's what we think. I don't know how other creators feel when it comes to lore.
Well, I know that's true for me. I can speak that for me.
Me as well. So I didn't know why. I think Brandon's explanation why the lore sticks in our heads is because there's nothing emotional tied to it. You're just world building.
Exactly.
It's just it's like if you're building planet Earth and then a whole bunch of wars happened. You may have built the wars, but you're not writing the intricate details of each war. You're just saying these wars happened. And so, despite the atrocities that are committed in wars, who kind of really gives a shit when you first think about it? Any kid first just hears about war, they go, wow, that's nasty. Okay, I'm going to play a video game. That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's no real attachment to it, to the tragedy. You shouldn't feel bad for not feeling bad about things that are bad. They don't really have any real tie to you. So
certain ones, no, they just don't.
They're just out there in the world, and it just becomes blank, emotionless knowledge.
Yeah, And then later on, if you want to learn more, you want to learn more. Things like that.
Then it becomes more ingrained with your emotions and who you are and your feelings. But as a base, as a world, it really is just shelter.
And you see, Garrett talked about war as lore. If we're talking about the idea of like a fly swatter, that's not tragic, but it's here in our world, and it's just there. Or no emotion there.
Or if rocks are currency and that's part of your lore.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It just is.
Okay, it's rocks.
And then if you want to dive to why it's rocks, but it's not really that emotional. It's just there. You would be like, I want more focus on the story than the character rather than the currency.
But we do need the currency and the system.
Because we like it. We want
but we do need it so that way our characters can fit within it.
Exactly. So, that's why it's easy for us to remember, for us, with lore, with ours.
Otherwise, we're coming out with both simultaneously. Okay, a character's going to do this. Oh, wait, I want the lore to be this. Okay, so we got to rearrange how the characters... You got to have one complete before you can start on the other.
Yeah, I was a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, rather build the world and build the character second. That's often how it's done anyway. So, with that being said, we stopped sooner than we would have liked yesterday.
But it was necessary.
It was necessary to go into today, which is the planning of let's iron out this lore for this episode for sure. So we know absolutely so we don't have to stop next time and realize, oh wait, we didn't think of lore enough for this content of character development we want.
Exactly. And
that was yesterday.
I'm good personally. It's just the funniest thing is that we just didn't do it, and then we did a funny 21 hour later recap.
Yeah, 1,300 minutes after. 1,300 minutes.
1,300 minutes. No, I'm fine. Gary, you good?
I'm set. I'm ready for the next video. Let's get right into it.
We're going to get to the next video, like right now, as soon as I do some stuff, like in about a minute or two.
Goodbye, and see ya today in a few. Hell